Hey everybody, it's Furious111, recording live on the date of 8/30th, 2013. Now you might be wondering, why is my stats different than last time? Well, if you want to know, I had a failed recording of this, which was actually done a little while back, so I can't remember exactly what happened, but I remember being interrupted so much. So much that I ended up rage quitting. So with that out of my hands, I'm gonna go ahead and explore a new area today. Oh yeah, in the field recording I had already gotten 2 new Miscrits, so I'll go ahead and go over those now. Wait, did I? Yeah. Oh, I actually got 1 new Miscrit, sorry. This is, Snortus. Snortus is one of my more favorite Miscrits out of the group. The first time I ever faced the Snortus was when it was evolved, and I got crushed by it. It was literally that good that I got crushed by it. Its health is moderate, its elemental attack is moderate, its elemental defense is moderate, physical attack is strong, physical defense is max, and its speed is weak. Its water mystery found in Miscrits Forest. Many stories of Snortus' origin can be heard throughout Miscrits. The most widely accepted is that it was a magician's experiment with interesting results. So basically, he's the experiment Miscrit, I guess. This new place, I'm quite sure I'm going to end up getting pretty much destroyed where I'm going to go next. Because I had a hard time dealing with it with my level 20s, so when I was practicing, so yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and go in for one time only. If I get destroyed in that one time, then you guys can forget about it until I got better Miscrits. But there is a Miscrit in there that I would love to replace. About that cut again. Actually, I'm quite sure it's just gonna be one cut now. Sorry for that cut, guys. I just got interrupted like a few hundred times, and I swear if it happens again, I'm gonna get so angry. Anyways, let's go here. This is Mr. Collector's Mansion. I'm gonna also click on the first bush I see, and hope to God I don't get screwed over by some of the random crap that can be found here. Alright, so far, I have not ran into any Miscrits yet. And something tells me if I do, I'm going to get extremely screwed over. I'll probably even find a rare Miscrit when I do. Alright, first Miscrit, what is it going to be? Snortus, something I already caught. Bye Snortus. Well, Miscrit's Collector Mansion, you can pretty much find... Did that seriously pop up in the middle of the recording? Screw you! Screw you! That's just major bullcrap. I go in, I start recording, throughout all of my practice, like 3 hours of it. I did not get one of those. When I start recording, I do. Come on! That's just bullcrap. Actually, I might actually start playing some of those games, and I might even make a video about it. You never know. I don't really like it. Bubbles, Bubbles. This Miscrit's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. If you really want someone defensive, this is your guy. And I'm going to be replacing with Spike Axe. Actually, Now this Bubbles is actually not obtainable in Sunfall Kingdom other than here. However, in Volcano Island, it's obtainable easily. So I'm going to be getting it here just because it's out of the norm. Same with Wick. Alrighty. So you've successfully captured Bub. Just Bub. You know why I called it Bub? Because it's Bubbles, and it's my button. Okay. This is one of my favorite parts about this game. It's a player trait. Each player trait gives you or your party better stats. For instance, Inspired doubles your virtue pool, so instead of having 50, you get 100. Well Fed, you can get plus 20% health to all Miscrits. This is really good. Both of these are actually really good. And all the time, they're typically really good. Devoted, Fortified. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you what I plan on getting to this. So first I'm going to be starting out with Inspired. Why? Because, well, the first one I do is Well Fed, and you'll find yourself needing Virtue a lot. Plus it fully regains your Virtue too, so. Then I'll probably be choosing Devoted, Concentration, Fortune, Charismatic, Scholarly, Battlemaster, Righteous, and Teleports. But yeah, I'd rather... Typically, if you want to go for the best Miscrits, you'll go for this. If you want to go for an easier way of dealing with things, then you'll use these. So I think I'm going to be mainly using these, except for I think right here. So I'm going with Inspired. Now I have a... Oh, I was apparently wrong. Whoops. Well, false information. Deal with it. So I'm going to go ahead and switch out Spike Axe. You did good, bud, while I needed you. And... Oh. Yeah, no. That was the instance of where it will ask you if you want to make your Miscrits stronger. And you have to pay real money to do it, too. So my advice is don't make your Miscrits stronger by paying money. There's no reason why anyone should have to do that. I'm gonna go with Bloom Axe, Samurai Axe, Mighty Flame Axe, and Bub. Trust me though, this thing can be a monster. Like once it goes to level 10, it pretty much becomes a tank. Till then, you just gotta toughen up and deal with it. But once it becomes a tank, I just want to let you know I might be letting go of Blue Max. Those three are starter Miscrits, and as such, they're pretty balanced. So yeah, Bubbles. I'm just gonna kill you. That's what I mean. Typically, if you would meet a water Miscrit outside of here, well, besides the Bubbles, and you hit it with the grass move, I'll typically one-hit KO it. Not the same case for Bubbles. Like I said, Bubbles can take a hit. And my Gloom... Really? Really? Come on! That's the second time! Next time that happens, I'm just going to end the recording. Because Because then it would have been 3 times in a row. And 3 times in a row is not okay with me. So anyways, if you're planning on going to Jacksonville this weekend, or on Saturday I should say, why don't you head up to the stadium there and see me get tackled? Why not? It's QJHS versus Jacksonville, whatever, I don't know. And I believe we're the Comets. I'm not really for sure about that. Anyways, that was just me trying to find something to talk about while I'm being extremely bored myself. Yeah, you know you got a problem when you're bored of your own videos. Trust me, I know, because when we didn't have internet, I did nothing but watch my own videos and see my flaws in them. Which I'm hoping this is going to make sure that I don't do that anymore. Now, Stingwin, something new. Now, I have not really used this guy. I don't plan to either, but I'll capture him for capturing's sake. Even though this is obtainable in Sunfall Kingdom. Like, there's a few area exclusives here, but I'm not going to name him Stingwin. I'm sorry, I like the pun. Sounds like Penguin and Sting. But yeah, if you want to get quick level ups, then, well, guys, as that's the 3rd time, I'm gonna go ahead and level up, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and see you guys next time, because, oh wait, we don't learn a new ability, so let's see that. Well, he learns how to put people to sleep in. It's apparently really boring, like me, and you learn how to confuse people, like I always confuse myself. Anyways, guys, we caught 2 Miscrits, we trained up a little bit. I'm quite sure this isn't even 10 minutes, but you guys are going to have to deal with it, because I'm bored. I also to talk about, and, wait, that's the Miscripedia, I never even noticed that. Never noticed that you had the Miscripedia on your back, never did. But, as I said earlier, 3 times that thing shows up, I'm done. And this is Freestyle 101, and goodbye.